Did you know this stat right here? That less than 10% of YouTube channels reach 1,000 subscribers. And you know why? That's because most people give up. I didn't give up.
York City Productions.
How I got to my first 1,000 subscribers. Well, I mentioned before, the first video that helped me out was the Little Kim video. I did a BTS behind the scenes showing what it was for me to do a job where I worked for Little Kim as she was doing a show. That video pushed me to the 500 subscribers mark. Before that video, I want to say I had maybe 100, maybe 150, I'm not sure. But that video definitely pushed me over 500 subscribers. And then that allowed me to get into the first tier of YouTube's monetization YouTube partner program. The second video that I put out that pushed me past that was a prayer video. And I had no idea it was even going to generate those views. It was a video of a prayer, and it was just a video of me going through my day. I had put on my camera glasses and then I just went through my day, and the prayer was playing. That was a voiceover. It was a prayer. And that video had got about 10,000 views. And that video actually pushed me past the 500 mark. I was surprised, but it got a lot of views. People loved listening to the prayer. A lot of people were like amen or saying things that were in support of the video. Then my third video that pushed me over 1,000 was the video about my Tubi experience and releasing my movie Till Death Do Us. That video did about 15,000 views, and that pushed me well over 1,000. I was under 1,000, and that video pushed me well over 1,000. So I'm several hundred subscribers past 1,000, but those are the three videos that did it to me. If you was to ask me what was the takeaway, I think the first video, Little Kim, she's a celebrity. She's an icon. She's a hip hop legend. So her fan base flocked to my channel. They saw the video and then they subscribed. So that just is a part of my life where I am interacting with celebrities. So I can understand why that video may get lots of views. The second video was a prayer video.
Dear God, remove anybody from my life who no longer serves me purpose for where you are taking me.
I could also understand that because a lot of times we turn to prayer in our regular lives to help us get through things, or sometimes to help us celebrate things, or just spirituality is just part of our life. And a lot of people can connect with prayer. But here's the thing, I did another video. I did another prayer. I wrote it out, thought about how I would pray about certain things. And then I did the same thing. I put it under footage. It wasn't under footage of me running through my day, but it was under footage of this movie that I shot. So it was cinematic footage that kind of matched with the prayer. Dear God, I call on you in this moment of vulnerability, in this moment of uncertainty. I call on you in this moment of despair, in this moment of sadness and discouragement, in this moment of pain. I call on you, God, to lift this negative energy from my spirit. But guess what? That video didn't do as well as the other video. That video got maybe a few hundred views, and the first prayer view got a few thousand views. So I don't know, sometimes YouTube can feel like it's just a hit or miss. The third video, which was a story about how I made money by putting out an independent film, but then it also elaborated on a bad business deal that I had, a bad situation that I had with a previous business partner, and my homelessness. So my takeaway from that was people enjoyed hearing about a real true life story. Some may say it was an underdog story. Some may say it was like a motivation and, got to keep the faith and stay focused story. And people like that too. People do like stories of individuals overcoming insurmountable odds. So I can see how that was also a beneficial video. So those are the 3 videos that got me over 1,000 subscribers and got me into the final tier of YouTube monetization. And now my channel is monetized. So it was the Little Kim video, the prayer video, and the video about my independent film, Till Death Do Us. Now, having said that, of those 3 videos, many of you may not have celebrity footage. Okay. But the other 2, the prayer video, any of you could do a prayer video. The video of me releasing an independent film, maybe you can't do that, but you can do a video about something that you overcame. Something that was really, really on your heart, or something that you were really passionate about, that you went through high and hell water to make happen. And you can tell that story, and people may resonate with that. Maybe people who watched that video of mine were filmmakers, or maybe they just were individuals who like hearing stories of people overcoming things. So you could also do that easily. A lot of times we see people with lots of subscribers or lots of views, and even though most of us don't know why this happens, some of us do. And you never really hear people talk about and break down what it is or how they got to where they got to. Like, okay, wow, you got 1 million subscribers in a day. How did you do that? Or wow, you became monetized in a week. How did you do that? And I just wanted to share with you guys. And the other thing I want to say is, if you are considering doing a YouTube page, do it. And don't overthink it. People think they have to go and grab the newest camera. Oh, but you walk around with a phone in your hand or in your pocket or in your purse all the time. You don't think about that when you pull that camera out and snap a picture, right? You go places with your friends, your kids, your family, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and you pull that camera out, no problem. You snap pictures, you take videos, and you don't think about the quality of that camera being bad. You know how many people start YouTube pages with their phone? If I didn't have cameras already, I would be YouTubing on my phone. Actually, some of the videos on my YouTube page, I did use my phone for. The video of my father's and my aunt's 80th birthday, I shot that entirely on my phone. The only reason I don't use my phone more is because of storage. I bought this little piece that plugs into the iPhone so that I could record or I could put files on there, but I broke it, so I haven't been using it. But I have no problem with pulling out my phone and using that for content. I will use it. And you're talking to a guy who's a professional cinematographer, a professional cameraman. So if I tell you your phone is sufficient, then you should listen to me, okay? But on the serious side, YouTube is a great place. If you have a story to tell, if you have knowledge, if you have information that you want to share with people, then I recommend you jump on YouTube and do what you got to do. Don't let it hold you back. That's it. Once again, we're at the end. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Got a question. For those of you who are thinking about starting YouTube channels, tell me in the comments why you haven't. Tell me what is holding you back from launching your channel, because I really want to know. All right? Catch you guys in the next video. Anyway, that's how I got to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in.